This is Fort Jesus Warriors Club once more, and today's topic is designs of the maker from small to large. The creator of the universe shows greatness through his designs. I've looked at the fish designs from the small goby fish being some millimeters in length and to the large whale shark which can be over 50 to 60 meters in length. The tiny mud crab and the Zanzibar palm tree crab, which is a very big thing to climb up the palm trees. The skink, small lizard, and the Komodo dragon, bigger than a crocodile. The other designs that we thought were reserved for birds, like flying, because all we knew of were flying birds. Now we've realized that in nature there are flying snakes, in the water there is flying fish, in forest there are flying squirrels, and in forest also there are flying lizards. So that part that we had reserved only for birds, we realized that God had his own design. He also made other creatures to be able to have that capability without using machines. I think of birds and think of the small hummingbird, the beautiful bird found in America. I've only seen it, watched it on video. Small, they say it can fit on the tip of a penny. That coin from England, the small coin from England, it can fit on top of that. And a big bird, like the ostrich, which may be bigger than a donkey. There are other bizarre designs. This includes the bombardier beetle. It's a beetle that is able to mix chemicals and shoot at its enemies or shoot at its prey. When the chemicals mix from the rear, it shoots like a spring, like a fire thrower. And the temperature from that can be able to boil a living insect or harm a predator. Then there are those ants that are big, but sometimes when their colony are invaded, some sacrifice themselves in a suicide mission. They explode, and when they explode, they release toxic particles, killing many of the enemies to help prevent the destruction of their colonies. I've thought of masters of camouflage. On land, we know the chameleon can take on any colors, be it green, be it blue, be it red. When it looks at something, the pigment in its skin change to resemble the color that it's looking at. So it takes in that color. From land, we thought that is the master of disguise and camouflage. But when you go to the ocean, then you find wonders in octopuses and cuttlefish. An octopus can be able to change the color and take the texture of the surrounding things. So it will change the color into the color of the rocks and take the texture of that rock. But there are other octopuses that have surpassed that. For instance, they can mimic certain dangerous animals in the ocean. So when a prey comes, it can simply change and stretch itself so that it looks like a sea snake, it looks like a lionfish, It takes on different shapes in that the predator is confused and scared because it will take on the shapes of those fears, things that attack other predators, and it's able to get away that way. There is the octopus that will squeeze ink and flee by jet propulsion, get to another place, take the color of that place, take the texture of that place, and it's nowhere to be seen. Disappears within the sights of the predator. In the water, there is the mantis shrimp that hits a punch that is devastating. Sometimes it hits so hard that you will see a spark emanating from where it has hit. And it has been known to hit even aquarium glasses and they break. In the process of heating, it produces very high temperatures. It can smash shells of mollusks. It can cause serious harm to predators. So that is its defense. And another thing that God has given it can see in more colors than we see. It is able to interpret the environment in a larger number of colors, more than 8, I think. So it is able to see some things that we cannot be able to see because of the way God created it. There are those animals that appear to defy death, like the hydra. There are some hydras that are known to, when they are dying, they appear to die and then resurrect again. You cut apart from it, it will resurrect. It reaches a certain point, you put it under pressure that will kill something normal, it goes quiet, dead for some time, and it resurrects. In fact, there are others that are thought to be totally defying death. There is the small animal called the tardigrade. It has been known to withstand diverse temperatures. From cold, it can be frozen in ice. It can be dried into the soil. It can be taken into outer space. The experiment has been done, and the tardigrades that were taken to outer space, when they came back to Earth, they were able to survive still. These things have shown how diverse and unique God's designs are. But also, I've learned that not all life exists in the way that we know it. There are animals in the ocean that generate energy from hydrogen sulfide. Whereas hydrogen sulfide in nature would kill most animals. I think most of the animals that live. There are other animals known in the sea where they exist near hydrogen sulfide geysers, and just the way plants use sunlight to produce energy, they use hydrogen sulfide, they are able to produce energy. So they thrive in hydrogen sulfide. When we go under the water pressure increases. There is a part that the normal submarine will not go, because if it goes there, the pressure is too much, it will crash the submarine. But there you need specialized vehicles hardened to be able to go under that depth. But there are animals that live there comfortably, their bodies are not crushed, and they enjoy living under that pressure. It is a unique world with unique designs that make our wisest look like people who do not know anything. There's the vastness in the uniqueness of things. Things like viruses have left us baffled. We are able to put them in the group of living things. There are times when certain conditions vary, like drought. They will get back into a state that appears to be dead. In fact, you will classify them as non-living things. But when the required conditions come, they come back to life. So you find people, when they are being classified, sometimes they are classified as non-living things and sometimes as living things. We have come to a realization that the more we discover, the more we realize that we know little. This is to show us that as we are fearfully and wonderfully made, so are other creatures that are fearfully and wonderfully made too by God. You can find out those that are not mentioned here. Enjoy the bounty of God's creation. Enjoy the beauty of God's creation. It is soothing and therapeutic. Nature is always painting a new picture on its canvas continuously. See flying birds, a wind blows, there is dust in the air, the clouds come, the sceneries keep changing. So it's like an artist producing different pictures, artifacts all the time. God is always painting. There is the sun there, then the sky is clear, suddenly there are clouds. When you are seeing down, the animals are moving, forming different patterns, the birds are. So there is continuous display of artistic maneuvers that God does continuously to soothe our senses. Excite our sensory organs, and we should remember that all these things were created by God for our enjoyment. So freely enjoy the gifts that God has given us. If you have enjoyed God's creativity topic and would like to embrace this God who has done such a wonderful things, I'm inviting you to Fort Jesus Warriors Club. You can download a Bible or buy one. Remember that once you start reading it, you are the temple of the Lord. He has empowered you. And from there, He'll be able to make you realize how to attend to Him and how He will attend to you. He'll be your protector. He'll be your fort. And you are automatically a warrior in Fort Jesus Club once you embrace that. Please enjoy the bounty of God's creation. Join Fort Jesus Warriors Club and let us be warriors in serving Jesus Christ, abiding by what Jesus Christ taught, and in so doing, interconnect with our Creator, Yahweh. Welcome to Fort Jesus Warriors Club. You are a warrior if you follow those steps that I've said. I beg to terminate there. Thank you.